द बिल्डर फाउंड आउट वन पर्सन, वो उसके हाइट का दिखने वाला, उसके जैसा ही थोड़ा फार फिजिकल स्ट्रक्चर होगा, वैसा बंदा उसने ढूंढा एंड ही मर्डर्ड दैट पर्सन. Some of the people are interested only in office advocacy. They don't want a court litigation practice.
What is real estate law and आजकल ये एक पॉपुलर करियर अपॉर्चुनिटी क्यों बन रही है?
Traditionally speaking, people feel that real estate means only buying and selling the property. Starts from Talathi and the hierarchy goes up to Supreme Court, wherein possession related issues or any misleading advertisement is there. Or whenever I am buying a land, I want to know that who is the owner of that land. Okay, if you have taken the degree of advocate, I would say that even if you are not interested in court practice, you need to have a dedicated training at least for 2 years. A hardcore advocate will always love to go to court and will try to understand how the case proceeds in the court of law.
ऑर्डर ऑर्डर, प्लीज साइलेंस. तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख. बॉलीवुड में ये सब चलता है, एक्चुअल कोर्ट रूम में ये चलता है?
एक्चुअल कोर्ट में भी ये सब चलता है, बट देर आर सर्टन टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस.
ओके, एनीवे विल कीप बॉलीवुड सेपरेट. आज का टॉपिक काफ़ी स्टूडेंट्स आर वेटिंग एंड दे आर ईगर टू नो रियल इस्टेट लॉ में प्रैक्टिस कैसे करते हैं, उसमें क्या क्या पहलू है. So we'll understand this part from advocate Vyoma Deshpande. Vyoma, please welcome to the show. आज जानेंगे आपसे कि रियल एस्टेट लॉ प्रैक्टिस कैसे करना है, उसमें क्या क्या डिटेलिंग है, उसमें क्या क्या पहलू है. सो प्लीज़ इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ अ लिटिल बिट.
Thank you, Paresh. I am a lawyer by profession and I have a law firm having my office at Bhandarkar Road, Pune, and a branch office at Kolhapur.
Okay.
So the unique feature of our law firm is that we provide one roof solution to all the legal problems,
Okay.
having our specialization in real estate practice.
Okay. So when did you complete your law degree?
In 2008.
2008. And so almost like you have 18 years of
Yes,
experience
yes.
after completing
Yes,
your law.
yes, yes.
That's great. That's great. So let's start discussing the main point of
Yes.
point of agenda. What you
Yes.
call in law terms में जो भी है. तो what is real estate law and आजकल ये एक पॉपुलर करियर अपॉर्चुनिटी क्यों बन रही है?
Yes, real estate law includes various aspects. Means generally, traditionally speaking, people feel that real estate means only buying and selling the property.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Okay.
Actually, honestly, the process starts from the fact the property I am buying is encumbrance free or not.
Okay.
Whether there is any charge on that property,
Okay.
any encumbrance on that property.
Okay.
So right from title search investigation up to, I would say, court litigation and order,
Okay.
there is an entire gamut wherein many aspects are involved, which starts from normal paper notice, public notice inviting the objections of people.
Okay.
From that, going to Supreme Court and getting declaration on the rights on that particular property. So n number of aspects are involved in
Okay.
real estate practice.
Okay. 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 Yeah, in fact, वही मेरा अगला क्वेश्चन भी था कि what are the different areas that covers real estate law? It's not just buying and selling. The couple of more areas that you already mentioned. और भी कुछ है क्या इसमें areas? And इसीलिए
Yes, yes. Why it has become popular among law students is that right now there is a trend amongst the law students. Some of the people are interested only in office advocacy. They
Okay.
don't want a court litigation practice.
Got it.
So whether real estate provides such kind of formula wherein we can just sit in the office and can do our work.
Okay. Okay.
So there is a provision. So
Okay.
there are certain advocates who practice only in conveyancing, wherein they handle the work from title search investigation to agreement drafting only.
Okay.
The registration part is handled or outsourced to some other firms.
Okay. Okay.
So
okay.
exactly when I say agreement drafting, what does it include? So it includes n number of factors like agreement to sell, sale deed, assignment deed. Now in Pune we find that there are many redevelopment projects. So
Okay.
development agreement, power of attorney. So there are many firms who exclusively practice only in conveyancing with particular focus on drafting.
Yeah.
Similarly, you will find there are n number of advocates who only practice in the registration side of the real estate.
Okay.
So when we say registration, it is not a technical or a simple job.
Okay.
So drafting is one of the great difficulty, but getting the document registered, paying adequate stamp duty, convincing the registrar on that point. In some of the cases, you have to go for adjudication
Okay.
of stamp, that exactly how much stamp is due and payable on that
Okay.
document.
Okay.
So various aspects are involved as far as office advocacy are concerned.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now we come here in the era of a RERA. You might have heard this word.
Correct.
So there is RERA. So in RERA also, right from getting your project registered to RERA up to RERA litigation,
Okay.
traditional civil litigation, even some of the buyers go to consumer court for redressal of their grievances if
Okay.
there are maintenance issues,
Okay.
if there are water issues. Now RERA provides a separate forum to the buyers,
Correct.
wherein possession related issues or any misleading advertisement is there.
Okay.
Then even the prospective buyer can go to RERA and can get it clarified from RERA website.
Okay.
After agreement, they can even approach to RERA courts and get justice from there.
Okay. Okay. So all these areas where lawyers play a major role, and that's why ये सब चीज़ें आजकल एक अच्छा करियर अपॉर्चुनिटी लॉयर्स के लिए बन रहा है.
Definitely.
And again, ये जो सर्विस है that you just mentioned, many of these services are not only for probably individuals, but शायद banks, financial institutions, builders को भी ये
Well, I
services की
would say
जरूरत.
that every person at some or the other point of time in his life thinks about buying a home or a property.
Right.
So we start from there, and it goes up to society, it goes up to resort, plot development. N number of there are farming activities are going on. There is even a concept of fractional ownership that is emerging in real estate.
Okay.
So N number of fields are open. So I think this particular topic covers right from someone who belongs to a normal economic capacity up to very high strata of the economy,
Okay.
wherein they deal in land parcels as well.
Okay. Okay. Now, understanding law for a layman is very difficult to understand. But in a simple term, what is really difference between a property law, a land law, and a real estate law? Is there
Yes.
any distinguish?
Yes, there is a difference in
Distinguish points.
property law, land law, and real estate laws, right? So when we say about property laws, it basically covers the substantive law, that is Transfer of Property Act, which defines morely about rights of individuals when we go for lease, sale, mortgage.
Okay.
So it is a foundational law as far as property is concerned.
Okay.
When we refer the terminology land laws, then again we have in Maharashtra, we have Maharashtra Land Revenue Code. There is a Land Acquisition Act,
Okay.
which deals with land revenue factors, as well as you might have heard the word mutation entries. There is a separate line of revenue codes who specifically deal in getting the name mutated on the revenue records of the property. That is a separate kind of litigation. You will find that advocates specifically practice only in revenue courts. So
Okay.
it starts from Talati, and the hierarchy goes up to Supreme Court.
Okay. Okay. You mentioned about term mutation. Just like हिंदी ऑडियंस के लिए उसका एग्जैक्ट मतलब क्या रहेगा? Just like layman's language.
Whenever we buy the property, now there is a very funny thing that actually takes place. Whenever I am buying a flat, say for example, or whenever I am buying a land, I want to know that who is the owner of that land.
Okay. Okay.
So there is no definitive agreement, or there is no definitive instrument by which I can trace the ownership of an individual.
Okay.
Now, how advocates go for title search investigation? The first step is to go through the 712 extract or property card extract. Whose name appears on the 712 extract or property card is an indicative factor that he may be the owner.
Okay.
Because generally there is a presumption that a person who pays the revenue of that land is the owner of
Okay.
that land, is a general presumption.
Right.
Okay. So if I sell my property to you, for example, then at that time you will definitely feel that your name should be recorded in the record of rights maintained for that property.
Correct.
So if my name appears on the 712 extract, and if I sell you the property, then we have to go through a procedure by which the mutation entry is reflected the entry of that sale deed gets on record and my name is deleted and your name comes on the record of the rights of the property.
Okay, okay. That is all the process of notation.
Yes.
Okay. That covers under property law.
Yes, definitely. It covers under the land law. And coming to the fact of real estate laws,
Yeah.
there are again various laws. We have basically Real Estate Regulation Act is there, which governs n number of things. We have certain state laws wherein Maharashtra Ownership of Flats Act, Maharashtra Cooperative Societies Act,
Okay.
then Maharashtra Apartment Ownership Act.
Okay.
So there are n number of legislations who govern the rights and remedies between the parties.
Okay, okay. Across India, again, state-wise, similar structures must be in place, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, is it something all across India आपका एक particular law या stage wise differ
Yes,
करेगा?
Transfer of Property Act is something which operates throughout the nation, but
Okay.
there are state laws which primarily deal in property matters. We have to look into the state laws, or even municipal corporation goes through certain DC rules, development control rules. So
Okay.
we have to check all these things whenever we are buying property or whenever we are dealing in property related
Okay.
matters.
तो specific area to area
Yes,
हमको ज़्यादा
yes,
उसमें study
definitely.
करना पड़ता है. Understood. Okay. Okay. So what are the most important laws that govern real estate in India?
As I have already mentioned, all these laws play very important role. Real Estate Regulation Act, Transfer of Property Act, even certain provisions of Specific Relief Act, even at a very niche level, Indian Contract Act will be applicable. Maharashtra Ownership of Flats Act, Maharashtra Cooperative Societies Act,
Okay.
Maharashtra Ownership of Flats Act, Apartment Ownership Act. All these laws are very important. And whenever we are buying the property, we have to look into the provisions of these laws.
Okay.
So there comes the role of a lawyer
Okay.
about how to find out the title of the property. If the flat is already mortgaged with the bank, then how to remove the charge of the bank? What is the process to get the document registered? Mortgage करना है तो कैसे करना है? What documents are required?
Okay.
Every and all assistance is given by advocate in this regard.
Got it. Okay. One point on RERA, how RERA has really changed overall the situation for home buyers and sellers across.
RERA is, I would say for RERA, there are certain things that is really benefiting the buyers from the point of view that initially there was no particular definitive window wherein I can check about how the project is working. Now RERA has come up with timelines.
Okay.
So the pain point of the buyers is delayed possession of the property.
Correct.
So now that is well taken care of by RERA.
Okay.
As far as title, whether the title of the property is clear or not,
Correct.
whether any litigation is
Yes.
pending on that property or not,
Right.
all these disclosures are necessarily to be submitted on RERA website.
Right.
So that is, I think, a relief to a buyer to go into those checks.
Correct.
And even after the agreement is executed, if there are certain frauds, if there are certain misrepresentations, then the buyer can approach to the RERA authorities for justice. So I think RERA has created a very powerful mode and manner by which buyers get at least some kind of protection.
Correct.
Initially, there was nothing on record by which
Yes.
you can make the builders or developers liable.
Correct.
But that is one part of it. Even I would say from builders' point of view, getting the project RERA registered is something is at the end of the day establishes their credibility also.
Right.
So everything is there on our RERA website, and you can go and you can check the document. Is something, saying all those things with clarity is also a reputational factor for builder as well.
Yes. Yeah, I think every buyer now they can go to the website of RERA और check कर सकता है particular project का कि ये project के
Definitely.
कुछ litigation है क्या वगैरह all these details are all available.
Definitely.
तो उनको decision making के लिए काफ़ी help होता है.
Definitely.
Yes.
From the point of view of title, from the point of view of when I will be getting possession of my flat, that written clarity is somewhere there. Apart from agreement, definitely agreement plays a vital role, but all these things mentioned on a particular forum or a particular window, that gives a relief to the buyer, I would say.
Okay, okay. Okay, now coming back to the role of the lawyer, ये प्रॉपर्टी रिलेटेड डिस्प्यूट्स काफ़ी रहते हैं, तो एग्जैक्टली व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एरियाज और डिस्प्यूट्स द लॉयर हैज़ टू डील विद?
There are n number of things, I would say, again on this. Say for example, for a redevelopment of society, we go through development agreement and power of attorney. So there are certain aspects which need to be mentioned in development agreement about permanent accommodation, rental amount, whether the builder is going to give bank guarantee, whether there is any escrow mechanism or not. So n number of small factors are involved, wherein a lawyer can play a vital role in terms of not only checking the terms of agreement, but to even tomorrow if the case stands, unfortunately, then how to defend that case.
Correct.
If there is something by which a particular right of a individual or a society is getting infringed, then how to file a case, before which forum the case needs to be filed. I think at every stage you need the help of lawyer.
Correct.
So for law students, it is really a good opportunity to explore the career in the law, to get focused on these aspects at the time of law studies only, so that when they pass out, they can focus their practice on RERA.
Got it. Okay, okay. And in fact, ये redevelopment का जो discuss कर रहे हैं, not only probably with the builders, सोसाइटी में ही इतने सारे झगड़े रहते हैं,
Definitely.
आउट ऑफ मे बी 30, 40, 50 मेंबर्स, 4-5 तो निकलते ही है कि जिनको कुछ ना कुछ अपने पॉइंट रहेंगे या डिस्प्यूट रहेगा सोसाइटी मेंबर्स के साथ, तो वो भी सिचुएशन रहेगा वेयर प्रॉब्ली लॉयर हैज
See a
टू कम इन.
situation for a redevelopment, a society has to take annual general meeting है, तो मीटिंग अगर ऐसे लेने हैं रीडेवलपमेंट के लिए, तो रीडेवलपमेंट कमिटी फॉर्म कैसे करनी है, सो टेंडर इनवाइट करना है तो उसके लिए कितना कोरम होना चाहिए,
करेक्ट.
एमओयू अगर करना है तो उसमें कौन कौन से लोग पार्टी होने चाहिए, कमर्शियल फैक्टर कैसे एस्टैब्लिश करना है एमओयू में, हाउ टू गेट योर एमओयू अलाइंड विद डेवलपमेंट एग्रीमेंट्स.
करेक्ट. सो आजकल ये काफ़ी सारे मेगा सिटी प्रोजेक्ट्स, मेगा प्रोजेक्ट्स, टाउनशिप्स, दिस काइंड ऑफ न्यू प्रोजेक्ट्स आर कमिंग. उसमें लॉयर का रोल क्या क्या रहेगा?
उसमें लॉयर का रोल रहता है, पहले लैंड का जो टाइटल है वो क्लियरली देखना कि whatever name those are reflecting in the revenue records, whether those are aligned with the title documents of that property. So it need to go hand in hand. So suppose my name is reflecting on 712 extract, then whether I have some definitive or substantive, either you can say by agreement or by succession, I have received that particular property.
Okay.
So I need to show n number of documents. It is not a single, only by showing that my name appears on the 712 extract or property card extract, that does not establish my ownership.
Okay.
So for mega projects, apart from title, if you want to go for township and everything, you need certain clearances. So you need to check the zone certificate also.
Okay.
There are environmental clearances that you will require. If there are many gut numbers or plot numbers, then plotting का issue आ जाता है.
Okay.
Whether there is any amalgamation scheme that has that the builder is looking for. If there is any land acquisition by the government in that area, then how you are going to get your plans sanctioned?
Okay. Okay. So there are multiple aspects.
Definitely.
A lawyer has to play a role, and ये सब काफ़ी student पहले से ही as a part of their curriculum शायद along with that they can पढ़ सकते हैं.
Definitely.
आप क्या law डिग्री लेने के बाद 2-3 साल का कुछ अप्रेंटिसशिप या इंटर्नशिप भी रहता है, राइट?
Yes. Basically, I would say that education of law is just an opportunity to enter into the door of court practice, or it's just a key to open the lock.
Correct.
The entire practice is something which has a very less connection with the theory.
Okay.
So it mandatorily requires a person to undergo a dedicated internship or a juniorship to understand about how those words are applied in the court or how those words actually functions in theory.
करेक्ट सो एटलीस्ट 2-3 साल का इनिशियल एक्सपीरियंस मस्ट है.
Must hai. I would say that now there is a trend of going directly to corporate practice or doing some desk job. There is also an option of LPO that is coming
Legal
forward.
process outsourcing.
But if you are an advocate, if you have taken the degree of advocate, I would
Yes.
say that even if you are not interested in court practice, you
Right.
need to have a dedicated training at least for 2 years
Okay.
to understand how the case runs in the court.
Right.
Whether you specialize it in later on in the litigation or not is something that is your choice.
Correct.
But you need to know how the case proceeds in the court of law.
Right. Okay, can a young lawyer build a successful and financially rewarding career in the real estate law?
Definitely, why not? I would say there are multiple opportunities in real estate sector. Even the builders hire the advocates particularly for doing all these things, and
Okay.
they pay handsomely for
Okay.
advocates.
Okay. So generally like young students है या उनके parents है, just in case we want to give some sort of indicative number कि किसी ने law complete कर लिया and उसके बाद 1-2 साल का किसी lawyer के साथ कुछ internship या ये experience ले लिया, junior articleship कर लिया, तो ये सब करने के बाद approximately उनका salary range क्या हो सकता है for a fresher?
It would depend upon the अभी AI का भी advent emergence हो रहा है. There are multiple factors involved. If you want me to answer in terms of rupees, that may be difficult, but I will say that there is a rewarding opportunity for lawyers in real estate if
Okay.
they study it sincerely, if they focus their practice in the appropriate field, then they definitely have. I will say that there are certain advocates who do only registration work on daily basis and they earn the amount in thousands of rupees per
Okay.
month
Okay.
currently. So they don't do drafting, they don't go for property tax name change, they don't go for MSAB name change, they just practice corely in registration and they earn very handsomely.
Okay.
So even if it is something kind of a normal administrative work of legal practice in RERA, then also you have a very good opportunity in real estate.
Okay. So at least maybe 3-4-5 lakhs आराम से तो कोई initial graduate pass out हो
It
गया.
all depends upon how you are placed in which particular city maybe. For
Okay.
you can say, I know that with urbanization and with the
Cost of
current trends of modernization, there are various new projects are coming up.
Correct.
But definitely an advocate have a very rewarding career in real estate.
That's good to know. Can you share any real life experience or a case that taught you important lesson as far as legal career is concerned?
Oh, there are many, I would say, and I would love to talk on this topic for a very large, for a very quite a length of time on this. I would say an interesting case, but it happened before RERA came into picture. So, in Nashik, we were dealing with the society issue. What happened that the builder constructed the society a building, and he midway he went into some hard financial problems. So the
Okay.
project was mortgaged with various banks.
Oh,
So he committed fraud over there. That he kept the property mortgaged with numerous banks by playing certain mischiefs. So we were representing society in that case. Now what happened? This is a very interesting case. The builder found out one person who has similar, वो उसके हाइट का दिखने वाला, उसके जैसा ही थोड़ा फार फिजिकल स्ट्रक्चर होगा, वैसा बंदा उसने ढूंढा, एंड ही मर्डर्ड दैट पर्सन.
my God.
And he damaged his face, and he created a scene before the society in large that builder was killed in the accident.
My God.
And the interesting thing, another interesting factor is that when this dead body was brought before the wife of that builder, she said that he is not my husband. And then police went into investigation and he was then arrested. Now this is a criminal part of that story.
Particular case,
Now
yeah.
coming to building laws and everything, he has completed the building halfway. Okay. Now the situation became that the project was mortgaged to various banks. The buyers who have purchased the flats, they were put in a very difficult position because nobody was getting the facilities. Lift nahi hai, there are water issues, there the common areas and passages where means वहाँ पे जो काम होना चाहिए था वो हुआ नहीं था, and no builder was ready to buy that project in a way it was
Right.
thrown by the initial builder.
Yeah.
So why did this happen and how advocate can play a very important role. So ये जो सब अभी उसमें बाद में थोड़ा politicians को थोड़ा सा ministry level तक वो चीज़ ले जाने के बाद थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे अभी शुरू है, वहाँ पे 2-3 छोटे small builders आके वो अभी project वो ले रहे हैं.
Okay.
But whenever we want to buy the property, we अभी रेरा आया है तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें क्लियर हो जाती है, बट द फाइनेंशियल कैपेसिटी ऑफ द बिल्डर क्या है, उसके पास्ट के प्रोजेक्ट्स क्या है, ये सब चीज़ें भी देखनी पड़ती है. एंड अ लॉयर कंसिडर्स अ सिचुएशन ऑफ लॉयर्स हेल्प विल बी रिक्वायर्ड एट ऑल दी स्टेजेस,
Yes. Yes.
even if the builder is there, even if the builder is not there.
also.
Because
Right.
at the end of the day there are certain remedies by which you can bail out those people from the problems that they are facing, the buyers who have purchased those flats.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but very, very strange experience you must have
हाँ,
gone
means this
through.
is since you asked me a question, I just recalled that particular case. So यहाँ पे भी अभी कैसा होता है, रीडेवलपमेंट जब पुणे में हो रहा है, तो व्हाट आई ऑलवेज सी दैट अभी सोसाइटी के लोग आते हैं एडवाइस लेने के लिए. The builder who offers them commercially better, they tend to have
Yes, inclination
to go for that builder, but that is not always the case. What are the other things those
Yes.
are implied in that particular offer? You have to check that out.
Yes.
So अगर कोई बहुत ही फ्लावरी ऑफर दे रहा है तो उसके ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है, how whether that is commercially possible. So
Correct.
ये सब चीज़ें देखनी पड़ती है.
Right. Understood. Okay. What advice would you like to give to the law students who are trying to decide which area they should specialize?
Okay. So answer to this question is that you should choose the career basically on those two important factors. First is your liking. In which field of law I feel the liking, whether I want to practice in cyber law, I want to have a practice in IP laws, it's a current emerging trend.
Okay.
Or there is a company law practice as well.
Okay.
The advocates are making a very again a lucrative career in company law practice as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
So the one factor is where my heart goes.
Right.
When I'm studying the law, where my heart goes, that is the first thing. And secondly, you have to also check about how the laws are developing, emerging, evolving, and how you can contribute to the problems of the society.
Okay.
Say for example, there is a Digital Personal Data Protection Act,
Okay.
which is now which will come out in the phased wise manner. So we will need many advocates who have knowledge of this DPDPA Act.
Okay. Which is digital, what you mentioned?
Digital Personal Data Protection Act.
Okay. Digital Personal Data Protection Act.
So privacy, confidentiality, these things are getting very prominent. अभी AI में हम सर्च करते हैं.
Yes.
So
कौन ओरिजिनल है, कौन डुप्लीकेट है on the screen? How will you?
Definitely. So when we say lawyer, we basically feel that there is a civil practice, there is a criminal practice.
Correct,
That is,
correct.
from a lay person's point of view, these are only two categories.
Yes.
But there are multiple categories, those are emerging, evolving. So privacy laws है, अभी IP में ट्रेडमार्क, कॉपीराइट, पेटेंट, वहाँ पे भी रजिस्ट्रेशन से लेके लिटिगेशन तक आप करियर कर सकते हो.
Okay.
अभी you will look at the numbers, the cyber crimes are increasing on a
Correct.
daily basis. You will experience that any senior citizen, n number of senior citizens are getting deceived,
Yes.
cheated. So there are very few lawyers who practice in these areas.
Correct.
So depending upon where your heart goes,
Correct.
as well as what is the need of the society, these two are very important considerations for choosing your career in law.
Okay. That's great to know. And one thing probably just wanted to know, you mentioned about LPOs. So LPOs must be like you must be having to deal with all लीगल रिलेटेड मैटर्स विच आर नॉट बेस्ट इन इंडिया, मे बी
Yes,
यूएस का कुछ
yes.
केस चल रहा है या यूएस का कुछ प्रॉपर्टी लॉ रिलेटेड सपोर्ट चाहिए, सो दिस काइंड ऑफ करियर आल्सो कमिंग टू इंडिया?
They are getting paid very handsomely.
Okay.
They have to sit in the AC cabin and have to just, there are some contract management systems, those are there.
Okay.
And other features are there. There is I think they operate on a software basis, and they even give trainings about how to handle those softwares, how to feed information
Okay.
in that
Okay.
software.
Okay.
And even I have heard that there are hierarchies in LPO also, so you can again have a good opportunity in LPOs as well.
ओके ओके ओके, सो किसी को प्रैक्टिस नहीं करनी है एंड दे वांट टू जस्ट
सो इनिशियली हमको जब एडवोकेट जब ट्रेडिशनल सेंस में वो ब्लैक कोट पहन के कोर्ट में जाके आर्ग्यूमेंट करता है, सो वी हैव दैट फिक्स्ड नोशन इन अवर माइंड,
Correct.
but that is not, that image is changing now. So even you can sit in the AC office and you can have a very nice professional practice of advocacy in that AC cabin as well.
Yes, yes, that's good, especially lot of especially girls also post marriage they take a break from their career and
Yes.
शायद उनके लिए this could be an option in case they want comparatively easy career to
Yes,
go
yes.
for, that can be an option for
Yes.
girls who are pursuing their law. So that's great to know. I think I covered most of my questions. Any additionals or any final words from your side to the
Yes.
young folks?
I would again insist on the part of having a real life advocacy experience as after passing out the law. Means I need to know how the cross examination starts. I need to know how the evidence is recorded in the court.
Okay.
I must learn the practice of how to open the argument when I am doing final argument. So these are very interesting things. Maybe you may not have interest in hardcore litigation, but getting a favorable order from the court,
Right.
having a word battle with a judge sometimes gives you a different kind of pleasure. Means, it's definitely learning law, enjoying law, playing with the law. But I think a hardcore advocate will always love to go to court and will try to understand how the case proceeds in the court of law.
Okay. Okay.
So even if you have the inclination of doing office practice, I will insist all the law students to please have at least 2 years of dedicated court practice.
Okay.
And then only you can decide about in which area of law you want to develop your career.
Right, right. Thanks so much, Vyoma, for your time today. It was really wonderful to know कि लॉ में नॉट जस्ट इन रियल इस्टेट बट बाकी भी क्या क्या करियर ऑप्शंस साथ में आपने ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन किया ये बन सकते हैं. बट थैंक यू वेरी मच, स्पेशली दोज स्टूडेंट्स हु वांट्स टू नो mainly how to go for practice in the real estate sector, how to become a good real estate sector lawyer. It was definitely a good discussion that we had today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm sure you guys take away a few notes from this. And thank you, Vyoma, again. Maybe we'll meet again for some other topic.
And it was wonderful having discussion with you on real estate laws. Let's meet again.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.